still want the decision to be, or whatever they're doing, not to be condemned by international law. So they use the veto in order to stay within that space. But that's the only positive about it. But you see a lot of inaction. What we want to do is to raise the political price for that. And I think that is also, and you mentioned, Adam, that since 2 years you see more movement. I think it is important to mention that 2 years ago the Pact for the Future was adopted, and my co-chair was together with a colleague from Austria at the time, also very much involved in that. I think the Pact for the Future sets out the parameters for us in the way going forward. And it says that we need a council that is more accountable, more democratic, to decisions. And that is, of course, and that is, of course, one of the things we try to organize. But it touches on the representation question, like who is the one taking decisions? Who does it have effect on? Who is that country accountable to? And how do we make sure that good behavior is promoted and bad behavior not? Because now we often see the veto being used for inaction. Veto is used for inaction. The only positive, and you need a twisted mind to see it as a positive way, but the only positive way I can see it, the use of the veto, is that still countries think that being worked out and put in place and so on. The second element is accountability, and it touches on transparency as well. So I think what my co-chair has done, making the process more transparent, has changed the dynamic of the negotiations a lot. At the same time, and I must say, and it's the same, I mean, you know, the Security Council also meets in the Horseshoe. It's very public and transparent, but there are also different rooms in the back and different rooms outside of the building where things happen. And that is also what you see in the IGM process now. So there are many layers to the discussion going on. But the thing that we want to anchor is to have increased accountability for decisions being made in the Security